Hi, this is T. Michelle Birdsong, the Queen of Information, the daughter of the sun, Eve, the mother of all living. You're looking at a picture of the son of the sun, Gwendolyn Dillon, Jesus Christ, the Buddha. This is the other son of the sun, Adam, now Michael Bublé. On part one of the video, Eve talks about spirituality and about Stevie Wonder. I said that black people were owed by Steve because they supported him in the beginning. And that's true, in my opinion. But also, Steve owes T. Michelle for his success as a pop star, as a superstar. So I just want to make that clear. Okay, in part one, I left off talking about the video Sneezy the Greasy Baby Says Abigail. And I said that Fallon, little girl on the video, remembers being filmed for the video. She's a teenager now. Fallon is the reincarnation of the Lone Ranger's Indian sidekick, one of Santa's reindeer. That's Tonto. Jandara she's also in the video, as Santa's deer, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. T. Michelle was Mrs. Santa. Charan Singh, now Gurinder Singh, is Santa, and St. Nicholas himself. Okay, now, speaking of inappropriate gifts for a 1-year-old toddler, Steve's brother Calvin bought Aisha on her first birthday an elaborate train set with Stevie's money, of course, something he would have loved as a child. Calvin would have loved it. Watching Steve's family having, what's that word? Inappropriate, but knowing how to give and get pleasure from it motivated me, not knowing how. I think I'm saying that watching Stevie's family have wealth, yeah, that word is wealth, but not knowing how to give and get pleasure from it motivated me to make sure my children participated in the culture and would feel at home with wealth when we got it. I presumed because my husband was very talented, Edwin Birdsong, and I was very talented as his lyricist and his image maker, we would succeed and have wealth. I told my husband Edwin shortly after I met him, and he played me a song he wrote, called Hop, Skip, Jump, Step, I'll Get You, Baby. I told Edwin he needed a recording contract. He believed me, and he got one. Edwin signed with Pocketful of Tunes CEO Wes Farrell. His wife, Wes's Farrell's wife, was Frank Sinatra's daughter, Tina Sinatra. Edwin had told me his desire was to make a living with his music. My idea followed through by Edwin made that possible. I had thought Edwin had plans to be up there with family friend Stevie Wonder, but Edwin presumed he was Steve's equal already without having to earn his way there. I remember Edwin told me he made a point of taking Steve's brother Calvin and Milton to the house his family still lived in, the home with the swimming pool and bathhouses. He wanted them to see him as their equal, and Steve's family accepted Edwin as though he was one of them, and Edwin lived off his music, off his records, royalties. Kanye West, Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, Daft Punk, De La Soul, and others sampled Edwin's music. He won 2 Grammys, but Edwin kept waiting for What It Is to become a hit. That's our first album, I should say. He knew, like I knew, like Gary Bird and Stevie Wonder knew, that What It Is was Edwin's masterpiece. And yes, full of my ideas, as was his hairstyle, made into a work of art, hair art. What it is didn't make it because Stevie and Barry Gordy, the reincarnation of Brutus, removed what it is from the #1 slot on Billboard 100s and put Steve's album in its place. I saw this with my own eyes using remote viewing. If you don't know what remote viewing is, you can Google it to find out all about it. It's a technique developed by the military for surveillance purposes. Back to the definition of will that I was giving in part 1. Will generally is a faculty of the mind that selects at the moment of decision a desire among the various desires present. It itself does not refer to any particular desire, but relates to the mechanism responsible for choosing from among one's desires. Within philosophy, will is important as one of the parts of the mind, along with reason and understanding. It is considered central to the field of ethics because of its role in enabling deliberate action. I'm telling you how your mind works here. I hope you're getting this. One of the recurring questions discussed in the Western philosophical tradition is that of free will and the related, not more, general notion of fate, which asks how the will can be truly free if a person's actions have either natural or divine causes which determine them. In return, this is directly connected to discussions on the nature of freedom itself and to the problem of evil. Let me say that Jesus Christ Charan Singh, now being Gurinder Singh Dillon, said, "We have conditioned free will. We do not choose our parents." Okay. Evil decoded. E for E, V for V, I for I, L for L. Evil, vile. Evil. Add a D to it, it spells devil. Devil. Delivering evil. V for victorious. Ill will. Motivated. Okay, the devil gives victory to the evil, to the ones who are have ill will toward others. Let the chair fall from the roof. Let the world see the proof. Only Eve, T. Michelle energy is the truth. She has being of much roof. Now pay attention and pay her the sum mentioned in earlier videos. She is the only one who knows the information is a vibration. The separation of familiar relations precludes their participation in the main events. Events decoded. EVE for Eve, VENT for venture. Eve ventures in, T for talk, S for share. Eve ventures in talk and share, art therapy. So the main event is the adventure of the sun's heir. But when her musicals are produced, the chickens can come home to roost. We'll see you on Broadway any day now, come what may now. Got another cliche now? Mother's had her say. Good day. Okay, so with it. That's okay. I still have a couple more decodings to do. Apple decoded. A is for A. P is for presents. P is for pleasure. L is for, what is L for? Well, let's go up here to this. A, first mother on earth, the heart, presents pleasure. That's what apple decodes as. Cider vinegar, cider decodes as. C for conscious of. I for pleasure. D for identity. E for energy. R for her. Conscious of pleasure, of identity, energy. Her. Her, she, Eve, is conscious of the pleasure of identity, energy. That's why she gives people identity. She gave Stevie Wonder his identity as a